To my free Nazareth, no free by and so for that name. So by me for I don't fool. One of me pay your why. I put our pass as soon until I send them the bronco baby so and so I put a word for Jerusalem. A form of an out in I like a modesty, my lord.
Yo, what's here for another 4 minutes so I enjoy you be a come. Yamia doom what is so far became who was me power young core and this so far about friendship. The last week, you know, you go so yet was so. And to Bombardian so be free near me, so me can home. Na so far I ready. I will did you median a brain. And to enter home, me judge you mediano. I'm a software nadine yammy one so or the amay. Pass on my short to make.
Maybe I show me Tionka.
The Yamiasi, Pastor, with the ancient Mijamo, Nadine Yamiwano, and then Odi Amay.
Okay. In the first place, my name is conversation. If you are betray, was a beer. Me who I said they will read my last week and I be maybe.
The Pastor be me car home, dear, about last week, and they ask you go on, dear Beba and Beba.
Mate. Yanyame yada wase se wa me yakwan nwumre na ye hye mo ye di ye honkomo fa ye fie ya brabo ne ya setene mo yesro se bra na bebo yen bra na bedum yen be me yenim di nyansa na ye ntumi nchichire fie no hye wo no nyam se de ope aware bia struggle at this moment na ye mpai bo ne se o erade a wo so na wo kro no obebi kwan wa sure dem kran no nyam wo Yesu de mo amen.
Amen.
Many other for would Hope for Life Radio. Yeah, God, marriage and family. Yeah, share fear no ya busuane said in yame etrim Paul ho edema yen. Na yakasa for friendship home say ya de ba ko ye hia awo yen aware mu. In fact, it's not like ye hia. Obi a wo ware bia no obusana or say obese ne partner no ye a friend. Obia say obese ne partner no ye a friend, somebody they can hold on to, speak to, and then do a whole lot of things. They want friends, and that is true. And remember, emphasize the initial stages of our real class and master. They want partners or your friends. A man also insisted on the same. I can't so much about the friendship, you know, and still we were taking your views. I share some views here. In the course of our conversation, you may incorporate some of the points in a bit. But still, no, if you still think say pointer you can share. Last time the year we say friendship no barrier about a woman affect a fear no pa no say. Yeah, because friendship no stop when we become couples. It is not true. And there was also a developer BM now share. A year the man of Basan said, yes, shifted friendship conversation not from said the name no babe your real business wawaremo. And here encourage day-to-day problems, a war near Jumane, near Mane activities are yen fear no eba be engage our so much say friendship talk is easy and we want you to stop that because my friendship conversation no stop here. You lose that deeper sense of intimacy and friendship. Afi na a way out to be hunana safi na ye kwabo na wakome mu ne wadwene mu no na ahoden ne ahofama ye de ye fie no ne ni ho. And we find time, yeah, because when we are talking about conversation, we find time to talk about issues. And ordinary, let us be friends in our casual moments, let us be friends. Na to me and chichi ye fear, in that order. Okay, another barrier to friendship and some people feel when you begin to talk as friends in the marriage or so forth, it leads to conflict. It leads to wars, impenetrable. Some people even build towers. So from commodity ne kɔ so bɛnso no de bibi foforɔ abɛtwam no de foforɔ abɛtwam na afei no deɛ ɛbɛboa ne sɛ wo build wall be around wo ho. And like I said, some even talk about towers. And ebinom nso koraa nso bɛbuild castles koraa nso. Na ɛneɛ na wa fortify ne ho wɔmpɛ nkɔmmɔdeɛ biara. And ɛmɛma how a wɔn hyɛ ne sɛ wɔne no start sɛ wɔdi nkɔmmɔ mu ani agyeɛ no no wɔde biribi abɛtwa mu adesrɛ di abɛtwa mu biribi bi a wɔpɛ bi abɛtwa mu na wɔde asɛ nkɔmmɔ no mɛma charge ne hɔ no sɛ wonya gyegye no so na mo sere ne mo ani agye pɛ na ne request bi toatoa so sɛ nyɛ sɛ tɔda nso a wɔnim yɛ financial condition wɔnim paa sɛ nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a wɔsɛ yɛ restrain yɛ ho but wonya ne sere pɛ na ne werɛ afi ne ho na ayɛ sɛ memfa nkɔnkɔtom nti ɛneɛ woma deɛ ma ɔno anim sɛ biribi ani hɔ a wɔsɛ yɛbusa ho asɛm ɛma nso sɛ ɛbɛsa no mu di nkɔmmɔ no na mo sere no ɔrɔ fɛsa de no mbu afu wohunu nea wɔkaayɛ ayɛ mfomsoɔ bi na nso bu afu na afei ayɛ and talking as friends in marriage, people feel say ɛma ahotɔma ɛma asomdwie ma nti ɛneɛ how are you, what are you doing, na saa na yɛde kɔ well so wo ka war wo wɔle wo ho a ɛyɛ for protection so wo ka towers nso a it's the same castles no mo building tete ne nyinaa no they built it with conflict in mind. They were built for defense. And it's our no start as a war that is you are protecting yourself and you are defending yourself. Now and so nyadia ye a form of friendship wa a ye in terms of, as I said, obintimin penetrating into our lives. Like our they still want their privacy. They still want their privacy. They cannot share their phones. A problem. Will be on a password. Now anybody will penet here. But the phone password the be phone no. Afi app beer was to be answer on a password. It's like, how do you remember old? I don't know what you mean. When you consume quantity and grey moon or moon for phone in your shade, Mummy and Unquanamotian or bar password ye bubuja or areas be what you couldn't diminish so with Jato or crown and refilling one. But ye casafa a GD for Yamia song for or more bomb pie. Really? Because building walls are far home, and better near me will be leading into conversation at the however. Walls of conflict and a cut of some of these friendliness and a comedy and ye mubibri we want to stay away. Nibufua. Still life must continue. I was a no penny baby for some time. A buffo no bape na and Casame home and Bessie and Twasso, Yim Chasso. Ye movie no ye did said, and none a problem, and none a ma talking as friends and I hear less and less and less over the years, Ebufu ba ni ato wo ebufu ba ni ato wo ebufu ba ni ato bibi ketu abi ne mpekasa bibi ketu ade menkasa me ho bibi u kasa no a wo mfi and the back akra na the chances of talking no reduce. We cannot embrace say me no nya twene but we can still be friends. So aspect no what ordinary friends no I to me so intimate no I know that was what the ba worry no sir. Wadam for ye ya Boadi. Yes, when any yajane, jawasem. The next moment, so ya Boadi for Abefa, or the assembly for Biaba, no matter to jawasem not to actually, then you continue to talk. But our remunity here, na yɛde war aba abɛhyɛ ntam. We are allowing our issues to damage our friendship that way. See, yɛyɛ ne saa deɛ a, deɛ yɛyɛ pɛ ne sɛ, ɛne yɛma nneɛma no aba abɛsɛe anamfoyɛ no, na yɛantoa so koraa yɛpɛ. Nti, why must I give in? Ɛdeɛ baako a ɛma saa war no ban sɛ, disagreement biara no obi fa no sɛ obi ahɛte wɔ bi wodɔ me paa nka wonyɛ saa de no nkyerɛ me da. Yet na fufuo mu nso deɛ ba a wodɔ me koraa a yɛbɛtoa so. Ma yɛnyɛ ase tena me sɛ awarefoɔ deɛ wodɔ me deɛ a ɛne kwan sɛ deɛ meka no wodi nan. Wodɔ me deɛ ɛne kwan so sɛ woka biribi ma no upset me. But on say ɛyɛ nipa yi. Na we are coming from different backgrounds, you know. It's very difficult to say sometimes as I make I intend to hurt you. I don't intend to hurt you, but maybe you'll be hurt somewhere. But it doesn't mean that you will do free. It doesn't also mean that I say you confine you to our walls. Say our real no abeyenika just a friendship them. Because one of the most painful aspects about me happen while our real say when friendship ceases. So friendship ceases while our real then the marital relationship is going to be very painful, stressful. You will be despair. Say, who better than more so much walls around you, instead of your precious moments instead of pleasurable moments now you are talking about scary environment that will be really happy, will be really good, will be really okay. Set time no wo wabrabom sa na wo feel that pain no na relationship no aye bibia I just say road ni is serious, trouble no nye papa. Let us sit down and resolve it. When friendship ceases, so walls no ye bebre, barriers no ye bebre, let us sit down and reconstruct our friendship once more. Mama yenye open and friendly. My point no say. So wo ye nipa oferi ewrade na usuro no a nipa ocho just open up to friendship. Odo ewrade na usuro no na oferi no dia open up to friendship. And open up to your marriage, partner no so cry. Open up. Eto da imbebre no ye pentokwa. Ye pentoko imbebre no ye pentokwa. Ya kwa. Open up. Phone no dia na waso nko ma phone kura timi ma entokwa ba ware phone no ntem. Arenti no afa me phone. Dia na mo de guso. What do you keep on your phones? A timmy, Emma would tell me the way the Nequans are as soon as if what is an out here, Churubishim? What are some of the things that keep you apart? My total wars. Share your thought. Never been a mark conflict, not to me, but not friendship, no air die out. Oh dear, we need dear, no city. Share your thoughts with me. I will chat in the but the American say, friendship no start to say is easier and you're painful. And you're only painful but not just say our real no, you're headed towards trouble. That is the only way we can resolve our issues if we are friends. That's the only way we can sit and talk if we are friends. That's the only way we can share our loves back if we are friends. So friendship ceases our real no so. Not just say, baby, just note that. And my next point, and then I said, then, how do you protect your friendship from going astray? You can't be now between me and protect our real friendship, because key ewa wari mu nyame boy my friendship so be a demand friendship wa wari mu it's not something abstract or too difficult when you're difficult it's normal. It is in your genes. Nyame boy, he wired us to be friends. Relationship, that's what he created us for. And it is very important for our aim, say you maintain a friendly environment. So how do you protect friendship? My first point is make time. Any other for make time. So who is a war should be as that to make time. Make time. Shed up you work at it and make sure you are resolving your friendship issues. Make time. Fashion what you say who say I say my name is name comedy and and I say chuchu way and term and I say you keep some secrets be from each other. Just make time. It is always great to be friends, no matter what you are doing in life. It is great to be friends. And it is always great to be friends, no matter what you are doing in life. And you can say be a barrier. Benefits no benefits in now you must set time apart specifically to developing friendship. Set time apart. Now who said it a need my will fear say you will do it. Mema and ma yenina we need to set time apart. The American say you must make the time for friendship to happen. It won't happen by itself. Friendship no to me was a friendship. My boy, I want to make your atmosphere beautiful, your environment nice. Oni bibia friendship no anyhow. Ye creative. And so why make it a time? It is a must say. I need to nurture my friendship. And so where do I start? Most of us, we are too busy to do things that we don't intentionally make time for. And we don't need it, but we become too busy doing it. For instance, you don't need to be on Facebook or YouTube at this moment here. But we realize and then about real talk and so we don't have time. We don't have time to do real talk. That is sad, but it is true. How we are worrying. I very, very sad to say, ya worry mono yenya intentional about talking, yenya intentional about being friends, but unintentionally you're spending so much time on needless things that ain't save with you. So sad, but it is true. Yenina, yema the so-called busy staff, no. Estefo, ya worry any friendship, no. Emanu miya yeni ana ye timuna ye tea pie na ya kumetu na ye kasa ye bebre but still ye hu problem no na ya solve na ya te ye hu afiri mo. The mo ayen no eno na ye. I think say I was say ye hwe ne ye bie. So we this a friendship no important which anyasa wo gidi a true. Then you need to plan time to be together as friends. Plan time. Sheda necessary for say the nature friendship. No me advice say when we are making attempts, say a build friendship and a restore friendship, a intimate in so. Mama young contextualize it at a new man say sir. And the animal yes cranny as started the request but this is not the time. This is not the time. Mama Syriano and Tuaswa, Comodino son Tuaswa, Arabono son Tuaswa, na NFFF. The American is a give priority to friendship in your marriage. Manonya priority. We'll make it time for friendship. A key investment. In fact, the best investment you can make in your relationship. No, the kind investment in your see first card the two baby. Send be earning profits na be boama etumpon ewa aware. And the aware for ye worry we think about investing into our future. We think about properties and then near my name say a capital investment, but boy amad action we can fall on, rely on, and then move on. And that is good. But when him say worry or investment a bit me abuama the so-called capital investment that me abemono and your friendliness na also the tenefi. So friendliness na also the tenefi na none a your biggest investment. Our no enunkwani de obetumi invest in amana solid. So the outside capital investments and also etumi are generated na ye. And this be award when say our you need to invest into it there. And you may I want you to sit up and sit down and then think about how you are putting so much into this investment. Now all the capital investments in some way to be fruitful. Do not take marriage say it's an accident. It doesn't happen like accident. And you're sudden. So all of a sudden now our real edge. It is not true. And yet would dress your true and punk on the hour in we see her. And then your bearman, I want to wear Jumad and then at the hour in we see her. So money in investment, yeah, outside of your relationships. But inside the relationship, there is also time to invest into our relationship, and that is your friendliness. I was with the Yejuma. You face much less quality time, and there is little quantity time too. We don't have the quantity and we don't have the quality in investing into this investment. You face that problem. Less opportunity for quality time and little quantity time. You need to cry. And what I want to suggest this evening, and I say, when you worry, put some boundaries around all the other things you do in life to cave out time for friendship. Are you so radical? I want you to understand that they make enough. So when you worry, put some boundaries around all the other things you do. When you worry, what you any worry, my friend, boundary kakramram to what extent now be a jumana crow, as in day no more time, no, sena, what dear jumana be quaning cum codidi imra our no time. I was a boundary, but you do her be so disciplined that this time it is for my husband, is for my wife, or is for my spouse. We end it. Put the boundary there. Seba phone so na me hwehwene ade. Se me yiri ni ho waye engage, me kunu ni ho waye engage. Maybe I may respond to me WhatsApp messages, making some calls to other friends, checking on them. But if he is around, she is around, and we are all around there, it is a boundary time. A radical, but you need to have that kind of boundaries around your friendship. That is not all that you need, but it's the first step. But it is a first step. You didn't kind of, I don't know, say you need a barrier. You need a barrier. And to start looking at places where you can build boundaries. Nioma bebree mu a wopɛ sɛ also tumi build boundaries na hwɛ. So na hwɛ etwitwa so. because to that nkura no kura deɛ build some boundaries and to that be who say na akwadam nkura dem no akoye say build some boundaries mo na mo dem kwadeda mo odede mo ya sorry na kwada dem ma wo na nso kɔhwɛ won so deɛ build some boundaries around it. And you might be brain like build some boundaries around it. You quite sorry, yesterday, find some time be anyone who can in 1 or 2 be. Why you busy in our church, I will say who socialize, but on also can be. And they find some time and then also in some corner be. And also share quality time, even at church. Wedding, I'm quite the same. Who socializing in area, so I'm also a social person, maybe. And Monfani a time after greeting friends and family. I'm also to have a time. There must be always boundaries to nurture friendship and to build it up. Okay, Medicia. Mike me about my name said chat in a baby up in my office. Okay, all right. And the evolution for the best year, the members of Quadrina who I'm brain and say, you be protect your friendship, no? You be your home no edgina. Now, the first thing you need to do is investing time into your friendship or your relationship. Now, how do you do this investment? Me say, started to boundaries kakrawa abrabono. Started to boundaries kakrawa. Adwuma mu fa boundary kakra tum ana efie nneɛma bebree a wɔyɛ nso fa boundary kakra tum mmɔfra no hwɛ mu no nso ne wo ho kan nso deɛ no fa boundary kakra tum ana wɔn nso ne wɔ namfofoɔ externally no nso fa boundary kakra tum what to check boundary ne kakra wobɛhu sɛ wobɛnya some quality quantity time bi kutawa you can invest into this relationship. Me say our biggest investment in our life more than fear no. I also when your time on summer. If you don't do it, all the other investments in your be crumble. If there's a fear no, that foundation it needs to grow. All other investments be any hangi hokwa. Work a crana lawyer for na society. And the place work at it and set up. I mean sure. Now wow. Yenyame yeda was and mray. Oh boy, my friendship. Na ye no krese ye wo nioma bebre a edidi tia yen aware. Ye ko ntokwa hunu. Ye kase tia ye ho. Ye sa asomdue kwa. And so parents say de ani je betena sente mray. Asem ne say I will say you protected the gift you have given us. I will say you protected the biggest investment you have given us. Until you hear time say they be nurture your fear, you have to your worry. And until you stress a boy. I ain't cut to lose some of the tight schedules be a dear share your brabo. I entertain your man be brace. I am fear home. I am no cream. I am in kunyo. It was sweet here. Yesterday. Amen.
Amen. Yourself when Yami in shall be brave, a future with dear May. At the first one, Mekan was in Yami Sham, said Mekano, a Joade Bia, and he was so food did you man. So I follow trending out him say, and so a mood. Least Mammy Fakonyana Menchia at the firm Betchy, Mammy Lydia Johnson Odin, Yami Shell, and Raki, I was in Yami Shell, Daniel, Upuku, Munina Yami in Sham, some Mekan home. A Joade Bia 8 o'clock, you know, so fish here, no mind, summer. Yitimidi a work on your warrior, a money quay. Tis opposite Yam Modia, join ye, now also Ubi Insha. So for Yamisha and no bray, and you see Yamia Adman next week, your best sign and no wish here. Yamisha be brave.
Bye bye.
Boy. Your chief one had the first of a kind, yeah, so for somewhere Adjei Boadi and a attending cat and you may a warrior program, no, I barriers to relationship part 3. No de brain o tambo kuchu e Jordan enwumre bia obenyano na so watie bi na aboa se nyumsi ni wantie nka na aware adisua de bram Jordan bia no aha ne edi musi de obetene nka Reverend Ebenezer Sechi ebononkona
That's why you are my friend, yo. I have every reason to call you my friend, yo. Oh, Jesus. I have every reason to call you my Lord. Oh, Baba. Praise the Lord.
Now to a hinny wasuru, a buffon pimpimaka, washia, but hinny and near hinny mampa. So when I'm a brown woman minty, which our hinny pasa sisu, the far want to be a toast. So by me for I don't flee, the young fool. Bethlehem, why I won't. Say me for for the young I some dream papa who was seven and I send it all young. Would you make coffee and a bussy at your and I send it all your winter away. Westonia, me, grandma. As I say, so baby, but you my free Nazareth. Ah, no free by and so for that name. So by me for I don't fway. One I me pay your why. I put our pass as soon. Auntie, I said, the Ponco baby, so and so I put our Jerusalem. I like a modesty, my lord. The young cool. Ufiri suru bani boy ya funti nansu ya ni echi ufi wose wo ansu ne chuka se eja facha woni ndi ya wo maburu huru ya mi fodu fuwe wa na me se me pesa me se wo the young cool rapi na me de me se me boy.